Those who believe in the existence of an afterlife typically fall into one of two camps: the Abrahamic religions, which postulate an eternal heaven for the righteous and eternal damnation or hell for the wicked, versus the Eastern philosophies like Hinduism and Buddhism, which claim that we continually reincarnate one lifetime after another. At first glance, these positions seem incompatible and mutually exclusive. After all, if your soul goes to heaven for the rest of eternity, how could you possibly reincarnate? The two ideas seem utterly contradictory. But maybe they don't have to be. The thing about the afterlife is that it is inherently non-physical. When you die, you don't get to take your body with you, that much is clear. And one of the properties of a non-physical state of consciousness seems to be that time gets majorly distorted, if not thrown out the window entirely. Anyone who's experimented with psychedelics like psilocybin or ayahuasca can tell you that time seems to noticeably slow down, such that 1 hour can easily feel like 2 or 3. On stronger substances like injectable DMT, some people have even reported that a brief 15-minute trip felt like hundreds of years. The same temporal distortion is a common characteristic of near-death experiences as well. So something funky is definitely going on when we detach or dissociate from our physical form. Thanks to physics, we know that time and space are inextricably intertwined. Einstein proved this with his relativity theory, linking them together as 4D spacetime. I would even go so far as to argue that time only exists in relation to space. By itself, it's a useless concept, since all methods of tracking time rely on measuring movement through space. Check out the video card for more on that topic. Outside of a physical reality, then, time becomes essentially meaningless. An instant and an eternity are one and the same. So, what if, when we die, we do get to go to heaven and reunite with lost loved ones? Maybe even meet Jesus or angels or God. By all accounts, these are not uncommon post-death experiences. And what if it truly felt like an eternity simply because our consciousness was now beyond the physical, attuned to a higher frequency level where the rules of time no longer applied? This could allow for a quote-unquote eternal heaven, while at the same time not precluding the process of reincarnation. It's difficult to even speak coherently about this because time is baked into our very language. But what if we only stayed in heaven for a brief period, but then reincarnated soon after? Or maybe not soon, maybe centuries elapse on Earth between lives, but either way, the point is that it's not forever. It only feels that way to our disembodied consciousness, or our soul if you will, as a result of being outside the space-time continuum. This is what I suspect is actually happening, because one thing all near-death experience accounts seem to agree on is the idea that we do come back, that we're born again, that reincarnation is real. On an intuitive level, this makes a great deal of sense to me. Because why would anything be eternal when one of the fundamental laws of the universe is change? Another law that comes to us courtesy of thermodynamics is that energy can neither be created nor destroyed, only transformed. And this would also be consistent with the notion of reincarnation. So this is one way that reincarnation and heaven could conceivably be reconciled. It only requires a slight reframing of our ordinary conceptualization of time to see how they can both coexist together. Thank you for watching, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.